Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 24th of October 2019. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck for today's reading. So let's have a look at what is coming up for you. If a card falls out like that, I assume it wants to be seen, so I include it. Amazing. Okay, so today life teaches you a really simple lesson. That if you are bogged down, if you try to do too many things, you're not going to get anywhere. If you take things that you are interested in and that you like, and you kind of choose the top 2 or the top 3 that you can actually do very, very well. Instead of trying to do all 10, you choose 3. It's like in your A-levels at school. When you finish school, you choose the final subjects that you want to excel in. You don't take every single subject that's available. So because you specialize and you drop the weight and you stop being so oppressed by the amount of work that you have to do, you're actually quite empowered when you get rid of some of the excess, the things that you don't need. So today's a good day to clear things out. Today's a good day to stop thinking a certain way, or to take an idea and to say, do you know what, I'm not going to flesh this out anymore. I'm just going to get on with it and do it. So once you've chosen those specific things that you're interested in, the 3 of Wands represents looking to the future and moving ahead. So you can actually move forward. And the lesson is temperance, balance. You've got to have balance between what you like and what you enjoy versus what's practical and what you can actually do, and how much time there is in a day so that you can actually pursue it. So once you find that balance, then you're really dipping your toe into doing what you feel is right, being where you feel you want to be, and you start raising your vibration by starting to meet your needs. And as you go further along the path, the fewer needs you have, the more you can focus on the higher realms and the higher power and really connect with that higher power. And that's really the end game. That's the final result, really, that you realize that you're a spiritual being perfectly held within the universe, and that it's impossible to get to. No one can touch you. You're pure and untouchable in spiritual truth. So some people may get to that and may have this total awakening moment and say, oh wow, okay, I'm enlightened like this angel. And I do think people become enlightened, and I believe in avatars, people who come in to help and then they come in again and again and again, like Babaji. I really believe that. So we've got the joy of this natural process of learning and just taking it easy on yourself, and not having the weight of the world on your shoulders, but instead saying, what can I do? And look, he's shielded. I know there's going to be resistance to these 3. Imagine if I had to fight for all 10 of these things. So it's about, what's that? It's about being really focused and making choices and really deciding what you're more passionate about. And that's kind of difficult to do sometimes if you have 3 charities and one is Greenpeace and one is protecting polar bears and koala bears or snakes in South Africa, and you have to cut one. Which one are you least passionate about? I mean, you're going to be passionate about all of them because charity and animals are your thing, But if you have to cut one, you have to cut one. And today you have to, well, you don't have to do anything, but today would be a good idea if you streamlined your life a little bit. You kept it simple. You didn't try to do everything at once. You didn't burn yourself out and work yourself to a crispy little, like, crispy piece of bacon. You need to sort that out and get rid of these ones and just keep 2 or 3. And when you do that, you can excel and you can get to your happy place of enlightenment and you can achieve your soul mission. This is the red triangle pointing up to the universe saying, give me this enlightened energy, please, so that I know what I'm supposed to do here on planet Earth, what this is all about, what the planet is. How my sponsor said this recently. He's like, he did the abundance book. I recommended it to him and he did it. And he said, you know, since I read that book, I realized that I don't need to manifest and I don't need to switch myself on. I realize that I'm on all the time. And that's why I have to be so careful of what vibration I give off, because you're on all the time. You're manifesting every second of your life. So if you're constantly in a situation where you're arguing with someone, you're creating a lot more arguments in your future. You've got to be really, I think, as you get older, that's what this reading is saying. As you get older, you find you're further on your path, whereas now you're still just dipping your toe into this. And you start to understand the process of the way you feel and the way your life is, that there's a strong connection there. And that when you overburden yourself like that, you create more burdens. When you focus and you excel, you create success and victory. When you actually go on the path and you do the legwork, you actually get to a destination. It's a process of getting from A to B. But you can't do that if you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You have to kind of let certain things go. So really get specific. Use your feelings and the control you have over your feelings today. Do you see this orange? You're able to really let go of some of these. That will lighten your load and you can invest your time in other things. Like, look, he's got this basic clothing on. You can upgrade to something that's really actually going to help you on your path. And it's not just a journey of life purpose or passion or work or desire or this is what I want to do, because it can be any area that takes you today. It can be, I want the perfect soulmate. I want to be the world's most famous jewelry designer. Whatever the dream is, that's what you can start pursuing, because there's a perfect balance between your feelings, which are your higher self in a way, and your thoughts can balance that out and move on. So it's an amazing day to actually get things done and to make choices and to not be wishy-washy about things and to say, I am a spiritual being having a human experience, and today I'm going to make a lot of progress. I intend to do that. 10 and 3 is 13, and 14 24, 27, 37, right? So 37? I think so. 14 and 3 is 17, and 10 is 27. Yeah, so 27. Okay, excuse me. 27. 2 and 7 is 9. 9 is spirituality and completion. So if you want to get to the enlightened place over there at the end of the horizon, you've got to do the legwork. You've got to engage with life. If you sit in your house for the rest of your life and you've been left a lot of money, you've got to trust. You never have to leave the house and you have everything delivered to you and you never get out of bed. You have someone turn you around every 3 hours because you can pay for all of that. You're not going to learn anything and you're not going to enjoy life. And you're just going to be this sloth. I mean, I understand how it's a struggle to try and juggle everything that we can do in life, okay? Because we're asked to do more and more and more. No one says to us, hey, you're doing way too much. Calm down. Slow down. Get rid of all these jobs and charities and children's events that you do. You know, your kids play football, soccer, they have piano, violin lessons, and the trumpet. You know, you drive them to all of that. It's far too stressful for you. Stop that. Cancel that. The kids are going to love that. If you say, hey kids, I know you've had these music lessons for 5 years, but mommy feels tired now and mommy wants to really focus on herself for a little bit. So no more music for you guys. Bye. No, first of all, no mother is going to do that. And second of all, the kids would be, actually, I think that would be quite a good lesson for the kids. Welcome to life. Welcome to reality. No, but, though, you know, you have to be really tough to make those serious cuts, right? You have to really kind of be quite brutal to cut certain things out of your life so that you can function. So you have that ability to say, you're gone, and not look back and move to the future and move forward without looking back. You can juggle things around later on, later on in your life, maybe in a couple of weeks or months. But today, it's very important if today you want to achieve something and walk an important path in your life, that you keep it simple and that you do the legwork and that you actually do rather than carry. Okay? You focus, you do, you activate rather than react to other people's baggage or events or whatever. You're the one who's got a goal in mind, set goals, and I think you can set goals today that you can achieve in a day. There's a show here in the UK, there's a guy called Lord Sugar. He's this tiny little rich billionaire guy, and he does The Apprentice. It's a reality show where people compete to be his next apprentice. And their kind of goal for the day is to go sell fish at the local fish market and to make money. So they go to the wholesaler at like 3 in the morning, they get the fish, and then they sell it all day and they make a profit. And at the end of the day, they've achieved what they set out to achieve. And they either made a profit or they didn't, but they tried. They did the legwork, they got the fish, and they showed up at the market. And that's all the cards are saying. They're saying, simplify, show up at the fish market of life, engage, and go through the crowds at the fish market. Sorry to take this metaphor so far, but get through the crowds and get to where you want to go. And if you want the super rare blow puffer fish that only appears in luminescent lights, and you know you can buy it at this market, at this stall, right at the very end, and you want to get there, then get there. Keep pushing through the masses until you're there and you get your fish. And spirituality and completion, the numbers, 9 is you're being guided, you're on the right track. This angel is with you today saying you're perfectly balanced in terms of how you feel and how you think. And that's why you're getting this guidance, and that's why you feel my presence so much, because that is always with you, but you don't always feel it. So you feel protected by that, and it gives you the confidence to actually move forward and do. So go and do and be happy and have a wonderfully productive and successful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. In my personal readings, I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology. I can answer any questions that you have. So to get in touch, head over to the website. If you like the videos, then please hit the subscribe button. Or if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. And if you really like it, then share it online. That'd be really great of you. I'd be ever so happy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.